Welcome to our Secret Legends. I am Full Priest, I am Pete, I am back, and today what we're going to talk about is a bit of a wrap up of 2023 and start to look to 2024. But this is the niche world I kind of got into. There's 15 fragrances here, so this is kind of houses I want to get into more in 2024. It's kind of the favourite fragrances from 2023 that I picked up. Now, not necessarily they've been released in 2023, but more like they were the ones that I've picked up. So work with me here. So it is our top 15 different houses, so I'm going to crack straight through this. And alright, we're going to start off with a Polish company, which I just found out recently. They've been going a little bit of time, and this is from the house of Boko. This is Vanilla Black Pepper. This is a really nice one, and there's lots of them. They're only about 50ml long, but that's fine by me. It is stupidly nice. It's got some resins in here, but it's got some beautiful orange blossom at the top, nice and fresh. But it's all about the black pepper and vanilla notes in here. Smells really spicy, but really sweet and well blended together. Touch of rose in this one as well. It's, again, a house I really want to get into in 2024. So this is the first one, but I guarantee it won't be the last one I'll buy this year. I am sure I'm going to find a load more of these. And again, it's the same sort of principles with some of the other houses, but this is the first one I really want to. There's a red wine and brown sugar one, which sounds really interesting. So again, this is the first one from this house, which I picked up in 2023. But my God, 2024, I will be hitting this house very hard. So I'm really looking forward to this. This is Boko Vanilla Black Pepper. All right, next up on the list, and it's another house that I really want to get a bit more into. But again, I have a few from this house. I got a couple from this last year, which there's Bohemian Fusion, and there was another one, and I can't remember the one I got. And I got one of them, but I didn't get Bohemian Fusion. They do a really nice one. This is timing. This is Moon of Baruda. This came out, I think, in 2016. But this is really interesting. It's got cognac, which is really hedonistic. It's really nice. Amber, cedar, some sandalwood. Very much a winter fragrance. It's beautifully executed. It smells very luxurious and classy, but yet a little bit rugged and manly at the same time, if that makes sense. The amount of woods that's in here and the booziness, but the booziness and all the rest of it makes it smell really classy, but the ruggedness of it smells fantastic. So you can pretty much dress this up quite well. So I could even see someone wearing this with a suit, or you could wear this looking quite manly with a black t-shirt, black jeans. You get the point where I'm going with this. And looking quite like a bad boy, but this is a great little number. I love this one a lot. Really have to have seen my favorite place. This is Timing Moon of Baruda. Alright, the next house I'm going to talk about, and this house I have got, I think, about 5 from this house, but again, it's another house I really want to get a bit more into this year. Again, this is Atelier Cologne. This is Trèfle Pour, and this is a massive 200ml. Why I got a 200ml bottle when I've got all these other fragrances? God only knows. Don't ask me. I am just completely nuts. But this one, to me, is just... It is just like a waft of fresh, beautiful air. It's almost... It's just pentagram, which is really fresh, like green tinges to it. And there's some basil, some cedar, some notes in this. It smells stupidly classy, but it's also refreshed and refined at the same time. A great little number. There's a few, like I said, there's a few of those. The only downside with this is slight performance for me, but I can get 6 to 7 hours. But again, it's a fresh fragrance, so I can kind of let it get away with it. And if you want to reapply this, that's not a problem. If you get bigger bottles, that's probably a better option. But this one is a real nice one. And I'm going to put this in my spring rotation, I'm pretty sure. And maybe even my summer rotation for this year. It's a great little number. I love this a lot. So this is Atelier Cologne Trèfle Pour. Alright, the next house we're going to talk about, and I have kind of gone a little bit nuts on this house. I started out knowing about a discontinued one called Relentless, and I kind of just gone completely mad into this house. This is called American Cream. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's like... It's almost like a barbershop fougere with some clarish sage, but some nice sweetness with vanillic notes in it. Absolutely stunning. And a ton of lavender, and it just smells so nice. Again, a bit more gentlemanly. But guys, if you're younger guys and you want to try something that you might think, I'm pushing the boundaries, this one you can pull off quite easily. Forget your Sauvages, forget all those ones. This one is one of my new favourite. And again, I don't know if you see, I've had a heck of a dint in this. I've not had it that long. That's telling you how much I like this one. Good performer, gives me about 7 to 8 hours. I'm happy with that. Again, they're not ridiculously overpriced. You can get a 100ml bottle for about between 40 and 60 quid, depending on where you buy it. Sometimes they may be a little bit more, but I've kind of found, if you go on Facebook groups or something like that, you can find them for next to nothing. But this is a real hidden gem from this house. This is Lush with American cream. Alright, the next house I'm going to talk about, and I have got quite a few from this house as well. It's one of the more affordable niche houses that I would say you really should try out. Along with Mansera, Montale, this is another house I think you really can get into. I think this is actually discontinued. This is Charon by Atelier Cologne. There's a few more that I want to get in, like Frustration and a few other ones, but this one is gorgeous. It's got some Lily of the Valley. It's also got lots of vanillic notes again in there. Pink pepper, some incense, some cardamom. It's stupidly nice. It came out in 2018. Again, it's only a few years old, but if you can find a bottle of this, I will tell you now, this is stupidly nice. Really unique. Again, I might put this into my full rotation because, like I said, I have had a little bit of a dent into it. I've gone about that much, which again, for me, that's a lot. Great little number. I think people should start trying these houses out more and maybe get a bit more limelight. And this one for me is probably one of my favorites. They've got Arene Intense. They've got Soul of My Soul. There's a lot to pick from here, so just be careful. There is a few that are a bit dodgy, but this one is definitely not one. This is Atelier Cologne Charon. Alright, in 2023, I also got another new house, which I've never tried before. Picked it up and I was literally blown away of how nice this was. If you love a rich, sexy chocolate fragrance, I just might find you a new one. This one has Atelier Cologne. This is Cacao Porcelina, and this is absolute gorgeousness. Oh my god. This has got cacao pod, which is a little bit unusual, but it's some white tobacco, rum, tonka in here. It's a boozy, warming hot chocolate. Really, I love this one a lot. It's an absolute beautiful little number. Again, it's another house I really want to try and get more and more into this year. I mean, like I said, I think I bought about 350 fragrances last year, so I'm literally picking one a day. So, but this one to me smells fantastic, super unique. I think, again, I would like to try more from this house, and it's another house I'm really going to try and push into this year and see what else they've got, because this one has blown me away. So this is a great little number. This is Atelier Cologne Cacao Porcelina. Alright, next one up, and what I said a couple of fragrances ago, talking about affordable fragrances, this one really blew me away on how much I like this one. This is from the house of Montale. Again, I've got quite a few Montales, and again, these are really full. The only thing I hate about Montale fragrances, and this is a real pet peeve of mine, they look like deodorant bottles. I'm sorry, it just looks like deodorant bottles, and it really pisses me off. But that's how it is, and we just got to get on with it. But this juice in here, oh my good god. Oh, it's stupidly good. So it's rose, cinnamon, nutmeg. It's very spicy, lots of amber in here, and some sandalwood, even some cumin in here. It is almost like an upgraded a rose version of Spice Bomb. That's kind of where I go with this. Very Middle Eastern style. It's very unique. I just think it smells absolutely gorgeous. The amber in here is just enough, but again, you have to appreciate a good, spicy, warm, rich fragrance. Don't put this out in summer. Just bring it out in the fall and winter, and trust me, you don't need more than two, 3 sprays of this. This will just take out a freaking room, no questions asked. So again, really lovely fragrance. Shame about the bottles. This is Montale Amber and Spices. Alright, another new house that I started getting into in 2023, and I promise you now I will be getting a heck of a lot more in 2024. This house of Zoologist, this is called Koala. This one, oh my god. It's stupidly fresh, but almost herbal, with some pine notes, honey, black tea, vetiver. Smells absolutely gorgeous. Even a bit of eucalyptus in here. Super unique, really nice fragrance. Think more spring and fall time is when I'll hit this one. There's a lot that I would like to see. There's Tyrannosaurus Rex. There's I can't remember what others. There's a squid one. There's loads. And this one will be the first of many. I think there's bats and all sorts. This is the first one of many I will probably think will pick up this year. Really, I love the bottles. I love the presentation. It's slightly, like, I don't know if you can see it, it's just slightly curved at the front, but again, in terms of what they've got here, it's beautifully notes. This would almost certainly be in my spring rotation for niche this year. Absolutely love this one to bits. So this is Zoologist Koala. Alright, another house I really kind of went a little bit mad on last year, and it's quite an affordable house. It's a French house. This is from L'Artisan Parfum, and this is Timbuk II. This is probably one of the people know the most from this house, but there is a lot of others like Tifa 2. I'm trying to think what the other ones are that I've got in my collection. Musk, what is a Musk one? I can't think what it's called, but yeah, this was is the one that people know. But it's an interesting note of mango in here, which is amazing. So incense, red berries, vetiver, and mango is some of the notes in this. Super lovely. I think this is a perfect spring and again fall winter time. Just like this one, I think this will weight my both those lists. I love this one absolutely a lot. It's easy to pull off for anyone, and I think that's another thing. They don't make ridiculously too complex fragrances that people go, well, I can't wear that because it's just too many notes. It's just enough of anything just to make you think, oh, actually that smells really nice, but it's super unique. Again, if you're a younger guy, you can pull this one off. You can pull this off anytime, any place, anywhere. Super versatile, and again, you can almost don't reach for this one. It's a great one. And I don't know if they've seen this. I've hit into a bottle. I've had about almost 10 mil of this. Again, it's 100 mil, and I've got a lot of fragrances. I've got like 1,500 fragrances, so that's to say a lot about this fragrance. So this is Timbuk II by L'Artisan Parfum. Alright, we're nearly at the sixth spot now, and we're going to get crack into the top 5 in a second. But this one, again, is another house I got into a little bit last year. I've got, I think, 3 or 4 from this house. This is Initio, and this is Side Effect. This is one of my favourites from this house. There is quite a lot of it. I want Initio Oud for greatness and the happiness. I want Paragon. There's a few of them I would like to try again. But it's that rum. The rum in here is sublime with some vanillic notes again here. Beautiful cinnamon here. Warm, sexy, inviting. You wear this on a night out, I tell you now. Absolutely gorgeous. And a little touch of saffron. Amazing little fragrance. Again, they only come in 90 mils, but I don't care. I would like to get a few more from this house. And that's another thing I'd like to do this year again. But otherwise... Alright, another house I'm really wanting to smack into in 2024, and this is the House of Oud. This is called Gold on the Shelf. It looks really cool, and that's how it comes apart. So obviously that's your base, but that's a really, I don't mind that. Oh, that is so nice. But some of them don't actually have oud in it, which is quite surprising. But this one is all about cinnamon, cedar, vanilla, tobacco blossom. It is really, again, another sexy little number that if you wear it, it's going to lure people in. They're going to ask what you're wearing. I think I've got 3 from this house at the moment, and I'm, like I say, I'm looking to get a heck of a lot more. This one, to me, I think is my favourite out of the lot I've got at the moment. But again, try this house out, look at what the notes are, and do your due diligence first. Again, I find some of these at reasonable price. I've seen a couple of these go for like 70-80 quid on eBay, and I've seen them on like Facebook. So if you find things like this for a discounted price, well worth knowing what you're getting into. If you like look at the notes, maybe pick it up. If you don't know, like them, maybe sample it first. But this is a great long number. This is the House of Oud Golden Powder. Alright, this is another house I want to talk about, and I've only got 2 from this house, but this is, again, another one I want to push into next year. This is the House of Kajal, and this is Warwick, and this, again, it smells flipping awesome. It is, again, oud, rose, incense. If you like that Middle Eastern type of vibe, you will love this one. It's also got leather, vanillic notes in here again. Stupidly brilliant for the fall and winter. I tell you now, this will get me more compliments than most phrases. This one and Initio got me the most complimented ones for the fall and winter, and for good reason. They are stupidly good. Performs like a beast. This gets me 10 plus hours on my skin easily, maybe even longer than that. Really like the performance. I like the bottle design. I like how they've done that. The caps. I just overall, I think it's a good house I want to get into more this year. I'm really happy I've got this one, and I think I've got the Port-on EDP version. This is a house I am definitely going to have a ton more from this house. So this is a great little number. This is Warwick from Kajal. All right, top 3 now, and this is a house I have got a ton from, but again, I've still got some I still want to get, and I'm thinking about at least about 10 more from this house. This is Nishani, this is Annie, and this one is just, oh god, it's just gorgeous. Ginger, bergamot, which just comes off the top, which is a real pop, which is nice. But the vanillic notes in here are just smoothly pushing through all this. Cardamom and some cedar as well. This doesn't really change in the composition much throughout the dry. It almost like just lingers. That's all. It's just a beautiful scent. Again, I haven't got the X versions of these. I like Havishak X or Naani X or Fanny Flames X. I have some of the originals. I want Tuberosa. There's quite a few still I want to get from this house. So again, this house I absolutely love. There's 2 more from the time capsule line that I haven't got, but this one to me was just so good this last year. Got it recently, and I'm tell you what, I'm happy to have this, and I'm definitely want to try out the new X versions. So this is from the House of Nishani. This is Annie. All right, number 2, and this house I've got 2 from, and this one is probably the more unisex one. The other one is a real heavy hitter, and this is just what I like the most. This is Aaron Terrace Hughes, and this is called Carbon. Again, this is a unisex one. Oh, that is so nice. But it's got white florals, ylang ylang, which again, I don't mind floral ones. Vanilla, amber, that's kind of the main thing that I love about this fragrance. Super easy to wear. Anyone can pull this one off. Performs decently. I get 8 to 9 hours off my skin. Again, no issues there. There's Slut, Hard Candy Elixir, Hard Candy. There's a lot I want to get from Aaron Terrace Hughes houses. So again, that's sort of where I'm going to start pushing into next year, which I'm really happy about. This one for me is going to probably more likely be my spring rotation again, unless I get something new in the next couple of months, which will go, oh, okay, I want that a bit more. But I still think this is a great little number. Absolutely love this one. So this is Aaron Terrace Hughes. This is called Carbon. All right, and my number 1 that I want to pick up more than 2024, I've got a couple of bottles. I've gone through 1 bottle of this already. This is from the house of Atelier des Ors. This is Capsicum des Arms, and I tell you what, if you do that, if you can see, there's all those gold little bits. I've got through 1 bottle of this, and I need to replace it. And that was Nada, one of them. I can't remember what it's called, but I've got through a bottle of it. This is beautiful. Mandarin, it's cardamom, it's incensey, hot pepper, and some patchouli in this. Absolutely love this. Again, if you can see, I've gone through a heck of a dent in this, so I'm quite all right with that. It's again another house. It's not too bad its price. If you find this for a good price, between 100 and 125, 130 is a good price for these. They look stunning in the bottles, and I just think, why would you not want to try some more of these? There's Riviera, and I'm trying to think what the other ones are, but there's a ton of them I want to try. And again, with the bottles looking this stunning, why would you not? So that's my number 1 for like the recap of 2023 for Niche World. This is Atelier des Ors, Capsicum des Arms. All right, and now it's time for my scent of the day. Okay, my scent of the day, and I went for an old school fragrance, but this is the more modern version. This is the 2016. This is from the House of Dior. This is Jules. Again, a lovely fragrance. Slightly more old-fashioned in the sense. It smells quite oak mossy, a little bit herbal, but I love this one a lot. It's, again, a little bit more grown up, but hey, I'm getting old. Who cares? So, as always, let me know in the comments what your strength and scent of the day is. And this is mine. This is Dior Jules. Right, so there you have it. I wrapped up 2023 for the favourite niche houses that I had, and these are my favourite from the houses. I'm also going to do one on clones and on cheapies as well, and then that'll be me wrapped up 2023, and we're going to smash on into 2024. There's new releases coming out all the time, so again, I'm going to be working my socks off. I've still got stuff from last year I still want to pick up. So this year I'm looking at new houses, new phrases that haven't been discontinued, and some stuff I haven't picked up yet. So as always, and also if I hit 2,000 subscribers, I will do another giveaway. So there you go. If you have a top 10 list, a phrase review, or a question, please make me in the comments. As always, I'm on Instagram and on TikTok with fun with phrases. And as always, you absolute legends. Smell amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.